What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 here in the summer season of series number 9. Today we're driving around in Bone Shaker that we unlocked in the last video. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. But today we're going to be jumping into another seasonal championship and knocking another one out. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. I think the one I'm going to do today is Asphalt Assault to unlock the Plymouth Cuda, which is the Barracuda. And our car restrictions here are S1 class and track toys. So I've got 3 of those set up and ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and jump over here, take a look at our races, and see what they look like. I'm thinking that they probably will be all circuit races, honestly, since this is a track toy assault or track toy championship. There's a circuit or a sprint race. So 2 sprint races. Okay, I was wrong. All right, here we go with the Arch of Muleg circuit, and we're jumping into the 2018 McLaren 600 LT Coupe. The share code for the tune we're using, along with the name of the tune and name of the tuner, will be up on the screen now if you want to check it out. And we'll see what this thing can do around here. It does have some understeer, which is understandable since it is all-wheel drive swapped. And we're just going to have some of that. Get this Morris Minor out of here. Alright, up there we go. Let's see if we can't get in front of the Viper. And we've got a Cayman up there as well. That's actually one of the other cars we'll be using in today's video. And speaking to that, we are going to use 3 different cars in this video. The note that you should take away is you do not have to use 3 different cars. You can use 1 car for all 3 of the races. So I use 3 different cars just to show you guys some different options and provide extra content. So just make sure you're aware of that. But we are up into first place with our McLaren. And since this is a circuit race, and to keep the video from being longer than it needs to be, I'm going to skip towards the end of the 3rd lap. Unless anything interesting or funny happens, I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, and just the final stretch here. We absolutely killed it. Again, the McLaren has a little bit of understeer. If you're just going to use this, you should be able to get used to it after the first race, but something to be aware of. So there we go, 20 points there. We were 7 seconds ahead of the Drivatars. Did really well there, but 20 points there. If I hit continue, this is the championship leaderboard. We'll take a better look of that after the 2nd race, but we'll go ahead and jump into that 2nd race, and we'll go ahead and jump into that Cayman GT4. So I'll see you guys there in just a second. Alright, here we go with Sierra Verde Sprint, and we're in that 2016 Porsche Cayman GT4. The share code for the tune, along with the name of the tune and name of the tuner, will be up on the screen again for this car if you want to check it out. But we'll see what this can do here in this race. Alright, this is where we start our run. Should have better cornering and speed than some of these. Cars good behind another Viper. So the important thing about these championships is you don't actually have to come in first place in all 3 of these races. You can come in 2nd place or whatever. It does matter where you finish, you just don't have to come in first. So you saw that I got 20 points for coming in first place in that last race. So you do get 20 points for first, you get 16 for 2nd, 14 for 3rd, I think. And it just kind of goes down from there. So it does matter where you finish, but just know that if you do, come in 2nd place for one of the races, you should be okay to win the championship still. You just have to make sure that you kind of beat the Drivatars that are above you or around you in those point standings. So be wary of that. We did move up to 1st. A little bump on that Viper. Sometimes you gotta play a little dirty with these drivatars, and that's just kind of the way it is. So just be wary that, you know, again, the big takeaway from that is you just don't worry about coming in first. Don't stress yourself out over, you know, having to be in first place in all three of these events. It only matters, you know, point-wise if you can afford to come in, you know, second or third or whatever in one of these events. And again, you don't have to use 3 different vehicles like I am. I do that just to provide some extra content and show you guys different options that can be used. So I definitely like the way this Porsche feels better than that McLaren did, but it doesn't seem as fast. And it could just be the fact that the McLaren was on a circuit, but the Porsche, in my opinion, is a better option. It's got better control, and that's something that I try to do with most of the tunes that I pick out, is find something that's not necessarily the most powerful or fastest, but something that is easy enough to control. So I do look for handling and power, but I try to prioritize handling a little bit more. But we did get 20 more points for coming in first in that race. If I hit continue, we are up to 40 in total on the championship. So again, talking about the championship, it's important to keep track of who is around you in these standings. So I know Bodacious is behind me, and so basically, as long as I beat him, none of the other drivatars could really catch up very easily. So, but we'll go ahead and jump into our last race and jump into our final car, which I think is going to be your best option, quite honestly. So, see you guys here in a second. All right, here we go with Grand Patano Sprint, and obviously not a great car for the weather because it's open cab, but this is the BAC or the Bach Mono. And the share code for the tune that we're using, along with the name of the tune and name of the tuner, will be up on the screen. I really wasn't expecting this to be in the rain, but we'll see. This car should still perform pretty well. A little bit of slide there. So, like I said, this is probably your best option. Still kind of testing that out now, though, with the weather being the way it is. Weird that the other 2 races, and none of the races I've done so far in this season, have been wet. So, we're gaining though. I don't have any doubts that we won't catch up. The nice thing about the BAC or the Bach is that it's pretty light, so you can stop a lot quicker. You can, you know, zoom around corners a little bit better than most of these cars. Let's see if we can't get ahead of the Viper. There we go. So he had to go out and brake while we can kind of stay inside. And we are moved up to first and looking good. So, like I said, this is probably your best option if you've got it. If you don't have it and you've got Porsche is a good option. If you don't have either of those, the McLaren's not bad. I would say that you'd probably be better off just buying the BAC though. I don't feel like it's super duper expensive. And it will definitely suit you for seasons to come, because I've used this quite a bit in the seasonal festival playlist videos, and it's an easy enough car to use in S1 class. Pretty decent online too if you want to take it there. We are 80% through, and we're getting some gap between us and the drivatars. Gotta bring it home here as we go come into Playa Azul. And there we go, cross it. First place there, it's going to get us 20 more points. We were 3 seconds ahead of second place there. So pretty consistent with the Porsche in time ahead at least, but got 20 points there, 60 points in total on the championship. That'll get us the winner there, and that'll get us that Plymouth Cuda in the garage. Alright, but there we go. That is the Asphalt Road Racing Championship here in the summer season of Series number 9, and how you can get the Plymouth Cuda as well. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 5 content. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next video.